The flood of 1993. The flood of 1993 was very devastating for Iowa, Illinois, Kansas, Missouri, Wisconsin, South Dakota, North Dakota, Minnesota, and Nebraska. The flood of 1993 lasted 6 months. The states hit hardest by the flood were Missouri, Iowa, and Illinois. 32 people died during the flood of 1993. These were some reasons that the flood was so devastating. Many people were impacted by the flood of 1993. Volunteers filled sandbags to keep the water out. Many people's houses were flooded and some even washed away. The Coast Guard had to rescue people. A lot of people living near the rivers lost everything they had. It was really hard to recover from the flood of 1993. People surveyed the damage. Many businesses along the river shut down. The flood of 1993 had a large impact on everyone. The blue lines, this is the Missouri River, and this is the Missouri River that starts in Montana and ends in Missouri. And this one that starts in Minnesota and goes all the way down to the Gulf of Mexico is the Mississippi River. The flood of 1993 started when it rained a whole bunch in the fall, in the spring and summer, and then the Missouri and the Mississippi rivers flooded, and then the Mississippi and the Missouri rivers flooded. All the states that have these purple lines on them, North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, and the states in the surrounding area, were hit very hard by the flood in 1993. But Missouri, Illinois, and Iowa were hit the hardest.
So the bright blue lines, the dark blue lines, are the rivers, the Mississippi and the Missouri rivers, that flooded during the flood of 1993. The bright blue is where the flood of 1993 is the result of the flood of 1993, basically. All that water. And it also shows St. Louis and St. Charles County and how majorly they're effective. And a levee, basically, is a humongous hill built to keep out water. So that black is levees that failed during the flood of 1993. The red are new levees that were built after the flood of 1993, and the yellow is levees that we're still working on.